Remy, you are up here supporting the victim. We done had 6 grown events. 6 grown events. Papoose was at all of them. How come we ain't at this one?
Friends of Ventus and my daughter's godmother. You like talking about fighting. I do. It's not even I like talking about fighting. Sometimes people meet and hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never can do it. Because it goes right back into that other category when I saw me now. As soon as I'm glad it cut me off. I hope y'all ain't see that. As soon as I feel like you get one hit in it out, like, take it to the...
Rumor has it that Remy is angry with Papoose for not advocating for her and their relationship more now that he has finally moved on and left. The scenario's drama is taking an unexpected turn. Remy had previously been spotted justifying her behavior by saying that she was content with her current relationship. Yet, when it was revealed that she had cheated on him despite his own prosperous career, their marriage was on the verge of dissolution. Papoose sacrificed several things by positioning. Among other sacrifices, he delayed studio sessions and put his music on hold to be with Remy throughout her incarceration. He turned down offers and skipped industry gatherings to make sure he was available for her starting at 8 o'clock a.m. Until 3:30 p.m. from Monday to Friday, he decided to visit Bedford Correctional Facility. Many people believe that his undying devotion was an indication of deep love, but ultimately, it appeared that his. The question of whether Papoose's dedication was equal still stands as he embarks on a new chapter in his life. The commitment was meaningless.
Every single day, so I'm chilling out. Like,
so he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day. So he alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally
every day. How far is Bedford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was wondering if every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm alright, like, and I guess like when he believed it, that I was alright, and I was like, he's like, alright, cool, and then come like a little bit less, and come like 3 times a week, or like, you know, he still.
Remy and Papo had made promises over the phone while she was still in handcuffs in prison, and he remained by her side the entire time, not letting her down. I cherish the very ground my wife walks on, and if I ever did, I would never under any circumstances betray her, and if I did, I definitely wouldn't be with someone so unattractive beyond the speculation. Papo said in response to reports that he had cheated on Remy while he was incarcerated and even fathered a child with another woman. Finding out that the woman you love and the man you trusted were covertly involved behind your back is the ultimate betrayal, according to Papoose's one unchanging principle.
I told y'all that Remy Ma and Papoose are done. I told y'all that Papoose put hands on that little boy she messing with, because that's a little boy. That's not a grown man. Remy damn near 45, okay? Remy damn near 45 years old. This little boy works for her. He is trying to get a come up and rap. Remy Ma and Papoose were supposed to own this company together, and Remy Ma ends up sleeping, and I'm gonna say allegedly, with the help. Oh, Remy Ma, I don't get it. I don't get it. I hope that what I'm hearing ain't true. I don't watch rap battles. I don't care for Remy Ma. I don't watch Remy Ma. No shade to that lady. Nothing in common. Yeah, I thought her relationship was very much great. You know, he looked like he loved her. He always bragged on her. They always looked happy, you know, and that be the shit that y'all be looking up to, or we be looking up to, and it's just the home front really don't be right. It don't be right, and it all could be a rumor for all we know. But just by how it's looking and his response to the battle rap, I've been trying to mind celebrities. Let me shut up. Die. I ain't got no man.
When a guy publicly defended Remy Ma, she became the target of mockery. She tried to discredit him by holding him responsible for the dissolution of her marriage, rather than thanking him for his defense. The truth about her adultery eventually came to light because those who witnessed the extent of Papoose's commitment for her realized that her accusations were unfounded, despite the fact that he brought his daughter to his birthday festivity. Even though Remy treated Papoose with disdain, he still wanted to keep their marriage intact, at least in public. She first denied the accusations of adultery, claiming that other forces were to blame for their issues. He let her stay until she was ready to leave, but now that a rapper was spotted cuddling up to Remy, things have changed. As they showed off their matching timepieces and gave each other tender embraces, people were left wondering if the two were dating or if this man was her long-lost brother. Rumor has it that he could be her next love interest. This incident regrettably appears to be evidence that being faithful to the wrong person can backfire, as many had cautioned Papoose about Remy's unpredictable conduct. Nature when they first began dating, but he decided to ignore the warning signs. Now that the reality has set in, he loves her more than she ever loved him, even though he never abused her or made her feel unworthy. It seems that he is finally ready to go on. For the first time in a long time, Papo is reportedly thrilled about a new individual. He is allegedly dating again, but he's keeping the relationship under wraps to avoid publicity. Claims that she has even alluded to a potential reconciliation, speculating that they would reunite once the controversy over her alleged infidelity has subsided. It's interesting to note that after witnessing Papoose move on his left, Remy is reportedly struggling to cope with the fact that his new partner is a professional boxer, which is a supposedly big difference from his previous relationship. The enormous engagement ring he gave her when she was released from prison, but Remy isn't gullible. She is aware that nice guys are hard to come by, particularly in her line of work. A rare species, Papoose provided her with discipline, support, and undying loyalty, things that few others would do to make her problems worse. Remy is now dealing with another issue. Jason Scott, her son, was just taken into custody on grave accusations of committing a violent deed for a bigger scheme. Even as she attempts to negotiate these unstable times, this legal matter has made her already precarious personal life much more difficult. However, one thing is certain, Papoose has moved on, and Remy has. Maybe she'll realize how much she's lost soon. In a statement, Remy expressed her hope that Jason was innocent and that the NPD would conduct a thorough investigation. She also discussed the difficulties her family is currently facing. As his mother, I want to come out about this directly despite his lawyer's strong advice to the contrary, since, to be honest, my family and I are currently going through a very trying time. While the investigation is ongoing, she is also admitting that lawyers generally counsel their clients to avoid public speaking in such circumstances. However, she seems to. Even though she was the one who first caused their rupture, she is falling into a downward spiral because she is unable to handle the fact that her father is moving on and getting serious with another lady. The predicament is made worse by her dread that her kid would spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Like every now and then somebody needs to get up. What you talking about? Not terrible, but they still beefing. Yes, they ain't fight yet. They gotta fight. Like people like, oh, fighting is beneath me. Da 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 da. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? It handles a lot of problems. I don't care. I don't care. If you know you little, don't with people. That's bigger than you. Like, what you talking about? I don't have no sympathy for you. Oh, well, you knew you was little. You knew she was big when you was talking.
Because she was so passionate about boxing, she was always prepared for a fight, regardless of the opponent or the situation. Papoose appears to be enduring all the turmoil and not giving in, even though it appears to be an adult woman having a tantrum because she isn't getting her way. Papoose, their daughter, only speaks to Remy in person or online when she talks about their past. It is obvious that Papoose no longer loves her, is not angry with her, and is not making an effort to win her back after everything she has done. He does, however, address Remy's behavior and doesn't remain silent about the issue. According to reports, he stated, "I'll be honest, what Remy said, I'm still shocked by what Ma did to Papo. He didn't deserve this after being true to her for so long and loving her so much. She lost a stupid game, in other words, and some people think she was upset because she was the first to cheat. In the grand scheme of things, many people question if Papoose wasted his time on someone who never really valued him, or if he ought to have stayed by her side sooner. Now that she has been connected to a younger person, has Remy gone too far? Will Papo ever consider reconciling with Remy Ma, or is this the end of their marriage? Is reportedly furious that, despite her public defense of her infidelity and assertion that she's happy with her new, younger boyfriend, Papoose didn't do enough to keep their relationship together now that he's leveled up and eventually left her behind. He apparently thought about getting married again after publicly declaring his love for her, but their relationship almost ended when it was revealed that Remy had cheated on her with an easy-to-block captain. Papoose even ran to the Bedford Correctional Center for Women to support Remy throughout her years in prison, pledging to utilize his growing business to help her. Papoose's love for Remy remained constant, although studio visits were restricted to Monday through Friday from 8:00 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. He sacrificed a promising future for a woman who didn't value the relationship as much as he did, according to a common belief. Everyone who knew Remy could tell how devoted he was to her because they had just made vows over the phone while he was in handcuffs rather than in jail. Since Papoose was sincere and took those pledges very seriously, he turned away everyone who tried to ruin their relationship. Never left her. People used to make fun of Remy when someone decided to support her, but Pap quickly put an end to the accusations that he had cheated on her while she was in prison and had gotten someone else pregnant. Theoretically, he continued, "I would never cheat on my wife, and if I did, it would never be with someone so ugly, because I love the earth she walks on. I apologize." Papoose's guy said, "The last thing you want to hear is your lady and the man you thought you could trust clapping cheeks behind your back." It was also easy to understand. After that, Remy teased him and tried to hold him responsible for her split, but everyone who saw how much Pap gave up for Remy realized that. Remy worked hard to keep their marriage together, at least in public, even when P brought their daughter to his birthday party. Everything she said was untrue, and it was discovered that she had cheated on Papa. Remy made an effort to refute the accusations, arguing that their marriage was being harmed by outside factors. Pap let her stay until she was prepared to depart, but here's the problem. Unfortunately, Remy and another battle rapper were spotted holding hands and showing off their similar watches. Unless Remy recently met with a long-lost sibling, many people assume this is her new lover. Regretfully, Pap appears to be punished for choosing the wrong woman. He realized Remy was in danger when he made the decision to ignore their relationship. It turned out that Pap loved Remy more than she loved him, even though he never treated her disrespectfully or made her feel inferior. Rumor has it that he's finally ready to move on and live his life.